Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to our Board of Public Works and Safety for the City of Scottsburg on this April 23rd, 2025. We'll call our meeting to order on this day. We begin by a roll call by Clerk Treasurer Jan Hardy.
Mayor Amy.
Here.
Karen Grushis. Here. Tom Lewis.
Here. Thank you, Ms. Hardy. Next we have approval of minutes of April 9, 2025. Do we have a motion to pass?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes if we had.
Karen Rich makes a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those seconds. Any questions about anything you saw? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous, thank you. Going now down to new business, approval of the mass agreement. If you've seen that in your packet.
I will handle that agenda item, so.
Okay.
So we have the numbers, the overall budget, and the things that were submitted overall with the packets today. So we initially, this board issued an RFQ, I believe in October, November of last year. We did receive one proposal from Hagerman Group Incorporated. We have met with them several times out at the facility, did the due diligence, worked through the scoping period with them, and they have submitted some plans for that project. The RFPQ committee on the project was Mayor Amick, Clerk Treasurer Hardy, and Mrs. Baker. They have issued a formal recommendation to this board now that you adopt the agreement with Hagerman. The next steps per Indiana law is that we have to publish notice and have a public hearing for this board can take action and enter into that public-private agreement. So per the calendar, I think the next time we meet is 14th.
May 14th.
Yes,
So-
May 14th.
That will be noticed. There's no action to officially take on this. It's supposed to be entered into the minutes and attached there too, that this recommendation has been made, and then we'll notice it, and you'll have a copy along with the proposal that was submitted, and have that available for public inspection. Clear as mud?
Clear as mud. Got that on this and the proposal that we were in.
What do our board members have any questions for legal counsel?
So this is for the mass part?
Yes, it's what we went through.
No, I have
Okay, hearing none, we will take a motion to pass as presented.
There was no action to
Oh,
take.
there's no action. You just said that. Duh, sorry about that.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, next, we're going to go through on B is Temple and Temple pay app number 3.
That is me, I think, because they forward these to me. And the mayor did notice in this one, when you and Tom, I'm sure you probably noticed it too, you're usually on that our first page says our total due is $116,775.90. And then on the second page, it says due this request is $122,922. The reason for the discrepancy is that the 122 includes the 5% retainage. So I have asked the engineer to, going forward, to include a retainage line showing that, so that there might not be confusion. But
So
we
this,
are,
This is yours then?
pardon?
This is yours then?
That is without the retainage. This is what they're showing here on the first page. This 116 that's saying total due, and that was signed off by the engineer on the project. And then on page 2, it says due this request is $122,000, and that very far line, Tom, $122,922. Yes. So what we are asking approval for is the $122,922, and then that 5% retainage will come out, and that will be held till the end of the project. And
So you're approving the retainage as we go,
right,
and you're just holding it?
they're holding, yes.
Okay.
That's my understanding, and that's the way things have been done in the past.
On every draw, there's a 5% retention.
Yeah, I understand that, but we're approving the retainage as we go along rather
Yes.
than at the end.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
Which
so, and this is about 30% of the total, the 200 total.
About, you're out, right?
Completed to date,
Right,
200
30%.
about 30%.
Well, and we will be getting there will be a change order coming for that 998,000. I'm not sure when they will have that ready, but that project will decrease
Okay.
due to funding.
Oh, decrease, not increase.
Right. Yeah, well,
I like
yeah.
those things.
But it's due to funding, so that's, yes. So if you're,
Make a motion that we approve this claim of $122,922.
A motion by Tom Lewis, is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Grisham seconds. Are there any questions about this at all? Yeah, this is all that whole lining for the city of Scottsburg that we do for IDEM. So with that said, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. Okay, next is our change order on the basically, I've got a change order on the Elm Street property. This is over by our park, going down Elm Street. It's in the very north part of the side of the park. And so we were able to smoke test that, and Ray Street did not have any type of manholes. So we're having to put 2 manholes in so we can line that whole thing. So that's what that one's about.
Where's Red Street at?
Ray Street is across from high school.
and this is being funded by ARP money.
It is.
This is the project for 296,000.
So we did find linkage in there, so we're prioritizing our lining on this property as well, so.
And again, if we're correct, what we've been told, this isn't additional money, we're changing the work,
The quantities.
not the money.
You're changing the quantities.
Okay.
It's not money.
Changing
quantities.
the requirements of the contract for 24,000 total.
No, it's 24,000 for the two manholes, but then there's also gonna be the lining, that was 800,
Yeah.
or 800 some odd square feet.
This is,
A linear feet,
this is it, okay.
so that's another, yeah. So, any questions to this? This is emergency, so thank you for doing this, I appreciate that. So, do we have a motion
Do I
to,
make that motion?
Tom Lewis makes a motion to pass this and is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Grisham, second. Any questions about this? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much. Check that off. Now we're gonna go down to Grand Boulevard on the Moonglow Road. And this is by DC Development. Basically, this is a house, when you first turn in right off Moonglow on the right-hand side. All those homes going up, we just put in I'm just gonna say 40, it's not quite 40, but 40 houses going up that way. You go up, make a right, and go back down. And that very first house when you come in is a pond. Similar when we have a rain, it all comes down there and just gathers there. And so for us to correct that, A, for that homeowner, and B, for the look that we have in Scottsburg. Because now we have engineering that is basically taking that pool of water, going over and putting a catch basin in that resident's yard. That catch basin will then go underneath the street. Then, if you notice, it'll hang a left going down to our storm water, going underneath there, then taking it on over for the water that we put on hand. So that's what that is. And you can see the amount there, $21.50.
So this is really just to replace the curbing that they're tearing out to do that work.
Yes.
Okay. Understood.
Is there a motion to pass this?
I'll make the motion.
Tom Lewis makes a motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Grisham seconds that. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, unanimous. Thank you very much. Now we're going down to one for John Hood. Not John Hood. Josh Stickett. Agreement for legal services. So this is going to be, legal services of, the bond.
That is correct. So this is in conjunction with the bond that is being contemplated at this point in time. And this would only be if the bond actually does close. This would be in connection with the infrastructure at the Maple Run, in connection with the TIF infrastructure, or the TIF district, and the development agreement with the redevelopment commission has entered into there. It is a do not exceed amount of $15,000.
So is it, redevelopment's involved, does they pay part of this then, or
It would be paid from the bond.
pay from it? I'll make a motion to approve this legal service agreement.
Tom Lewis makes the motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Richards seconds that. Are there any questions about this? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. Okay, next is report from our chief at our police department. Chief Harden.
Yeah, we're gonna promote Jeremy Beswick, which is our new officer. He's finishing up the academy this week.
What's his name?
Jeremy Beswick?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll finish up the academy this week. I'll go up Friday and watch him graduate. And his promotion will take an effect this Sunday, I think the 27th. So, yeah, just moving from just a rookie patrolman to a first-class patrolman. He'll have all of his training completed.
Rookie to first class, that quick.
Yeah.
Third class, second class, first class.
So you're wanting now, because he's gone through this, to come into first class patrolman?
He'll go from like a rookie patrolman to our patrolman, a regular patrolman, first-class patrolman is what it is,
I'll make a motion to approve this promotion.
Tom Lewis makes the motion. Is there a
I'll
second?
second.
Karen Richards seconds that. Any questions for chief? I do. So is he gonna come here and take his oath? What's he gonna do?
He takes an oath up there Friday. And when they graduate from the academy, they all take an oath.
Yeah, but I wanna go for Scottsburg.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Mhm.
So, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye, thank you very much. Next is HR by Emily Keller.
I have 4 new hires. I don't know if you just want to do them all, approve them all together. Might be easier. The first one is street truck driver laborer position, and that will be Sean Collins. And his start date will be April 28th, 2025. And he will have a cell phone and clothing stipend prorated for the month of May. Then the mechanic position, that will be Jesse Kinney, and he will start tomorrow, 4/24/25, prorated cell phone and clothing stipend for May. And then our mayor intern position will be Brianna Harold. She will be starting on May the 7th, 2025. And then another parks caretaker part-time position, that will be Marla Ingram, and she will be starting on May the 15th, 2025. So just need approval for all of those hires.
Is the mechanic adding to the staff, or is he taking place of the previous mechanic?
We promoted the mechanic
Promoted
to a different position, so we're filling the mechanic position now,
to, okay.
because that has been empty for a
That's
couple
been
weeks.
empty for a while, okay. I'll make a motion to approve these hires.
Tom Lewis makes a motion to approve all
I'll
4
second.
hires. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Richards seconds that. Any questions about these? If not, Aaron? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. Okay, next is Jan Hardy, our claim approval.
Mass.
You guys
Deposit
asked
return.
Mark before that.
I have a
Oh,
deposit.
I'm sorry about that.
I have a deposit return from MassPart. It is for Christina Knable, and she had her event in the banquet hall I'm sorry, not last weekend, but the weekend prior, so April the 12th. So we just need approval to return her deposit back to her.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Tom Lewis makes a motion, Karen Bush seconds, and return of mass deposit. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you very much.
Is there a reason we have to approve those? I mean, that part of the contract?
If there's damage, then we need you to decide.
We need you to decide if we're keeping it or,
Ah, okay.
So they, you know,
So are we supposed to go out there and inspect, make sure that
the staff
The
does
staff
that.
doesn't.
We do it for you.
they did that, yeah.
okay.
And there's been times we've seen some damage.
So you would not bring it to us unless you're satisfied, is that correct?
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, good deal.
So, for sure. So,
You know, the motion already.
Yeah, I think we've already done that, I've written it down, laid down, so.
Now we have, for Ms. Hardy, go ahead.
Okay, I'd be open for a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll make the motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second by Karen and then Tom. Any questions about this? These? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Announcements? Going once, going twice. If no announcements, then we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Karen makes a motion.
I'll make the motion.
We're adjourned. Ms. Karen, thank you very much.